We acknowledge that Oak Park High School is on the lands of Turtle Island, where indigenous peoples have lived since time began. Oak Park is located in Treaty 1 territory. These are the ancestral and unceded lands of the Anishinaabe, Ininu, and Dakota nations, the traditional trade and travel routes of the Anishinaabe, Dene, and Inuit peoples, and the homeland of the Red River Métis Nation. Oak Park acknowledges the harms committed against indigenous peoples by the greater performing arts community, including underrepresentation, misrepresentation, and omission of indigenous voices. We are striving to change this, and we thank you for joining us in this expression of respect and in the commitment to reconciliation with indigenous peoples.
Welcome to Oak Park Theatre Company's production of The Sometimes Mighty Five, produced by Oak Park Theatre Company, Winnipeg, Manitoba 2024. Directed by Max Walker, written by Jim Alexander, edited by Dylan Jones.
Attention everyone, the Lady Gallandale would like to address you now.
Nasha Ali and her companions bring us disturbing news.
That's not her fault.
Shh, she's not trying to insult anyone.
You speak true, Valkyrin. The goblins are now plaguing our forest in greater numbers. They were always a threat, but now, under the leadership of a Knight of the Midnight Sun, they are more dangerous than ever. Brave Miklos scouted the goblin encampment.
Of course he did.
Shh, shush.
Mikolo, please, tell us what you saw.
Yes, Lady Gallandale. The goblins have made camp at the mouth of the river. I was able to use my cloak of the forest to conceal my movements. They have constructed a stone archway, and carved within the stones there are various symbols.
Were you able to read them?
Sadly, no, my Lord Falobar.
See? He's not so great.
Seriously, Eddie?
Continue, Mikolo.
Though I tarried there for some time, I only saw one Knight of the Midnight Sun.
Well, that's good news. You know, 'cause there is just one.
I'm not sure if it is Terrell. He looks quite formidable.
Well, he hasn't had to deal with us.
Brave words, Nickelbite.
Yeah? Well, it's 'cause I'm brave. And, we're brave. All of us.
Was the knight doing anything in particular, Mikolo?
Yes, he was casting some sort of enchantments.
On the archway?
Not just the archway, but a glowing red orb floating in the center of it.
What you described sounds like a portal stone.
If my memory serves me, those stones are incredibly powerful, but extremely volatile.
That is correct. I suspect your appearances in our realm must have something to do with the archway and the chaos magics the knight is using to access the portals. In addition, the fact that he is still using casting enchantments is evidence that the portal is not fully operational. He will need to deposit more magical energies within before it will reach its fullest potential.
What does he have to do to make it fully operational? I'm sure he can't just walk down to the magic energy store and pick some up.
That is true. The Midnight Suns have a ritual that will tear magical energies out of living beings.
Well, that's not good.
Doubly so, Master Nickelbite. Through my own magical sensitivity, I can tell that you and your companions have an aura of energies that the knight could use to fully power the portal.
If I get your meaning, this knight gets a hold of one of us, he could leech enough energy to do whatever he needs to?
Quite possibly, yes.
Got it. Night is bad. Stay away from night. Seems easy enough.
Let's not forget about the goblins.
How many goblins are there?
It was not possible to get an exact number, but I believe there are 200.
200? There have never been so many in our forest before. We are but 50, Lady Gallandale. How do we defeat them?
If I may, your lady, I don't think we need to defeat the entire horde. If we can just neutralize the knight, then the goblins will scatter.
'Tis true that goblins will flee when they feel they have lost advantage.
What are you suggesting, Lord Falabar?
Are you thinking what I think you're thinking?
I think so. What do you think?
It could work, but we'd have to...
I know, but I thought if we...
Good idea. Then we'd need to make sure...
Yep, good point. But I think we can do it.
Do you understand them, Nickelbite?
Of course I do. But I'll let them explain. Go on, fellas. Tell everyone the plan.
It's not that complicated. If we can pull the main force away...
Then we could focus on the main problem
The Knight of the Midnight Sun is that problem. If we can just defeat him, then we'll have access to the portal. Lady Gelendel, will you be able to control the stone and access the portal?
I will need the night to study my mystic scrolls, but I believe I should be able to harness the necessary magics.
Great.
All we would need is to feign an attack and make it look like we're retreating.
Goblins are pretty cocky when they think they're winning. They'll chase us into the forest.
Where we will have the advantage.
We will have a tactical advantage.
Thanks for piping in, Captain Obvious.
Anyway, a small incursion force shall stay behind and take out the knight and any remaining goblins.
We'll have free access to the portal. When it's safe, then Lady Gelendel can come in and get the portal going.
What of the remaining goblins?
When the goblins realize they've lost the big man, they'll scatter. I'm sure that the Forever Green Rangers would gladly encourage them in the right direction.
Indeed we shall.
Then we are in agreement. Valabar and his group will be the incursion force and face the Knight of the Midnight Sun. Once defeated, I will make all effort to use the portal and send them back to their home.
Milady, I request to stay with the incursion group.
Very well, Nasha Ali.
I would also like to request to stay with the group, milady.
I don't think that's a good idea. Mickey, you need to lead the main attack. The plan hinges on drawing the goblins away from their camp. I'm sure they'll take one look at you and all the goblins will want to just stab you in the face.
We do need your leadership for the main force, Mikkolo. Now we all need to get something to eat and rest this night. We rise before dawn.
Who goes there?
Wow, who goes there? You really are getting into this. Can't sleep?
Nope. You?
Normally I'd watch a little TV or play some games to unwind at the end of the day, but seeing as I can't do that, I thought a walk might help.
Think everything will work out?
I think so. Those Rangers are no joke. If everyone does their part, we are as good as home.
I hope so.
I bet you do.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that I know you just want to get home so you can ditch us again.
I'm not trying to ditch you.
You could really fool me.
Look, Johnny, it's just that...
If you say that your life is busy, I swear I will knock you on your ass.
What do you want me to say?
I shouldn't have to tell you. If I tell you, then it's coming from me and not you. Who goes there?
You guys are hilarious. Who goes there? What are you doing out here?
Taking a walk.
Trying to relax.
Yeah, I can tell. Anyways, the Rangers asked me to come and get you. There are signs of goblin patrols in the area.
Fine.
We'll be there in a minute.
Look, guys, I know I'm not the most observant person in the world, but it seems like there's a little tension here. I hate to be the grown-up, but allow me to put our situation into context. We are lost, we need to get home, and doing that will be a lot harder if you two are being babies. So cut the crap.
Nice speech. Did you rehearse that?
Shh. Listen.
I don't hear anything.
Exactly. No crickets. No nothing.
Goblins!
Scatter!
Scatter? It's better to stay as a group.
No, one of us needs to get back to camp to warn the others. Just go!
Last one back buys Doritos. Hey-ya!
Valabar, you are safe.
Yes, just barely. Did the others?
I'm back.
I can't find Eddie. I mean, Nickelbite.
He's not back.
No. When was the last you saw him?
When the goblins attacked.
We'll send out more patrols at once. Not to worry, dear friends. Nickelbite is brave and strong. I'm sure he will be fine.
Master, we have a prisoner, just as you asked. Kneel, dog, before the master.
Watch it, buddy.
Bind him to the portal.
Yes, Lord.
Look, Mr. Midnight, sir. I'm sure we can work something out here.
I believe we shall. I will start by draining you of all your magical essence. That should power up the chaos energies of the portal, and then, when your compatriots see your dried husk, they will come and try and rescue you, and I'll be waiting for them. Once I drain them of their chaos energies, I will easily lay waste to these lands and take them for the Midnight Suns. The deal is, I get everything I want, and you get nothing.
I don't think I like that deal. The Sometimes Mighty Five, written by Mr. Alexander, directed by Max Walker, edited by Dylan Jones, with music by Mr. Alexander Sr. Starring Jack Dillon as Followbar, Avery Martins as Terrell Lightbringer, Max Walker as Nickelbite, Naomi Kapinpin as Valkyrin, and Alex Shorey as Nasha Ali, with Gingrich as Mikkolo, Evan Hill as the Knight of the Midnight Sun, Mason Marcel as Larspittle the Goblin, Mr. Carson as Goblin 1, Paige Hardy as the Forever Green Ranger, and Killian Halderson as Gelendel. Thank you for listening.